The Hidden History Museum.
Oh hell.
Opening later this month in Los Angeles. If I'm not mistaken, it says it will be open February 25th. And his movie, he got a movie coming out, The Lost Maroons or something like that. That will be released, he said, the 27th. The stress and fatigue of dealing with white supremacy takes a toll, especially on those that took the jab. See, I didn't want to add that part to it. What?
You got to click though.
The possibility is that's possible. But I try not to bring the jab up a lot now because you can apply it to so many things. It's getting it's really sad. So when somebody passed away from a heart problem,
suddenly see more.
When somebody died now from heart problems or of that nature, you kind of just know and you just let it go. But let me show his official website, what he had to say.
That sure do seem like a small space.
Go ahead, get it off. Go ahead and get your hate off. Go ahead, get it off.
It really seems like a small space. I mean, we know we're proud of the brother. We're happy he got this museum. But you know, we got a whole lot of people gonna be visiting. This seems like a small space from what I'm seeing. Maybe he's gonna add on.
You got it all out.
I mean, I thought it was gonna be a second, story part of the building or expand. Seemed a little small.
You got it all out.
But I'm proud of the brother.
This new thing people do where they'll say something and clearly they saying something while they're saying it. Then at the
I'm
end,
not saying anything. I'm saying what I said.
The same way you got people saying respectfully. They say something.
I didn't say respectfully.
That's going at you, but respectfully. No, it ain't respectfully.
Okay. I just simply said what I said.
Okay, you said opening February 25th, 2023. Would you like to visit the museum?
Yeah, I would. To take pictures and...
Yeah, so you can try to mock him. Chad, man, you hating on Tariq. Shout out to Tariq, man.
Shout out
he did what he
to
said he was going to do. Said he going to open a museum, and he opened a museum.
Small ass museum.
Just because you come out with a concept, I mean, it's automatically what it's going to look like. The concept.
Well, what he showed us was different, though.
That was the concept. That don't mean it was exactly what it's going to look like.
But don't put the concept out and then you have to change it and make it into something else because then there's a higher expectation for what you presented.
That's what Akon did. He put out a concept.
Well, I don't give a damn about Akon. I don't plan on going to Neverland. It ain't never going to exist. It's just dust and debris rolling around where he's supposed to be building this place. I'm talking about Tariq.
Okay. I'm going to show this too because Tariq has a lot of people that go against them, especially that museum. I remember I saw a black dude from another country. I don't know what country he's from. Black immigrant, I guess.
Heather.
He went to the museum, outside the museum, and said, "Look inside. There's nothing in there." He was trying to talk trash.
You gotta let the man get it together first.
But he was talking trash. So I'm gonna show some stuff that's been going on because every Black History Month, it just becomes a war on social media.
Past 2-3 years.
Yeah,
ever since the ADOS FBA thing started.
So I'm gonna show y'all some stuff and some reactions. So this person here said, let me show it like this. If your pro-Blackness doesn't extend to the entirety of Black people around the globe, then you're not pro-Black. Anti-Blackness and anti-Black racism is a global phenomenon. Therefore, your fight against this and the analyst of understanding this needs to include the global population of Black people. Then they added on the trans and stuff. Well, what is the idea of pro-Black come from?
You tell us. Where does pro-Black come from?
Wherever it comes from, that would be the identifier of what it represents, right?
The source.
Exactly. So, do you agree with the fact that you can be pro-Black and not have any care about anybody from another country, Black people from other countries? Because you be talking shit, but you care. You don't not care. People, let's be honest.
The thing that
try to be joking.
Not all the time.
Not all the time,
but
but try to be joking, but you care. It's not like you don't care.
It's not the fact of caring and not caring. You can care about Black people globally, but you also have to understand we have separate struggles. We're in different situations, and some things don't pertain to everybody. Black History Month It's for Black Americans. It's not for all Black people globally. If y'all want yourself to be celebrated, then create your own Black history. Well, you don't need no Black History Month because y'all the majority of in your country. So I don't understand. Besides the UK, but y'all choose to go there. So
Oh,
I don't understand.
Let me show what Honorable Sienna had to say. Shout out to Honorable Sienna. The fleeing majority Black nation for opportunities that others created isn't pro-Black. Black people around the globe need to learn to basis of pro-Black. Pillaging off other ethnicities isn't pro-Black either.
That's true.
Okay, let me show this right here. Somebody responded, African Americans have been inclusive until we discovered everyone else had an issue with us. Now y'all want to cry all over the globe. Y'all are exhausting. But this is what I've been saying. This right here, this is what I've been telling you for a while.
Yeah, you have said that.
This is what I told you.
What you credit, what you said.
Their feelings have been this, and this guy is South African, and he finally said the feelings that I knew they already had. So the issue we have is y'all colonized Blackness, stamped your own experience and perspectives on it, and made everyone else have to pay tribute to you to reclaim their own identity. You gentrified and Americanized what we all feel, and in doing so, silenced the rest of us.
That's unfair. Just say that we colonized Blackness when we were the ones that called ourselves Black. Y'all was calling yourself by your nationality.
Yeah.
I'm South African. I'm Nigerian. I'm Jamaican. So to then now and say I'm Black because you want to reclaim your identity is unfair to say, well, we colonized it when we created it. It's crazy.
He went on to say, Black Americans merged their racial struggles with American exceptionalism and created something that makes them feel that they're reconnecting with the culture they're lost through their violence of slavery and oppression, but without necessarily inviting the rest of us to the table. And y'all absolutely refuse to learn, to converse, to listen to anything that doesn't affirm your own views. You're the white people of Black people. You're the Caucasians among the rest of us Black folk. It is kind of the audacity to say the rest of us Black folk when that term, the idea, anyway, we move on. But somebody went on to say y'all, because that's
Black American.
Yeah, exactly. And she did in my defense, I never said we don't appreciate Black American culture and what you've contributed. I'll proudly speak African American vernacular English or Ebonics while criticizing y'all for the stuff y'all do get wrong. This is the person in South. This is the person in South Africa. I'm sorry, not in South Africa. I'm sorry. They're in Lesotho, completely landlocked by South Africa. And that's how they talk.
South Africa.
But it's how they talking. That's what's like. But I told you, I feel like there's this Black History Month, and we're going to go into some Black History Month topics now. It always turns into this what about us thing. I saw some Haitian people saying we need to talk about how the Haitian Revolution affected America and the revolts.
It did affect America pretty bad after what they did.
Exactly.
They want to talk about the fact that niggas was getting lynched.
They bring up that in Haiti, after the revolutions in America, some people were given invitations to flee to Haiti. But somebody pointed out most of those people who flee to Haiti, Black Americans, they wound up in Dominican. They were actually rounded up in Dominican Republic, and most of them ended up coming back to America. So
you mean to tell me they went to Haiti and ended up on the other side of the island,
and then they ended up coming back.
Mulattoes.
Yeah, and then ended up coming back to America. Not all of them. Obviously, some stayed in Haiti, some stayed in the South, in Dominican DR, but most of them came back to America. So, we can say the same thing about Canada too, right? A lot of Black Americans went to Canada and ended up coming back, which says something. So, in this Black History Month, you had people that do the stories about where are the ships. Where are these ships of these Black people that were forced to come over here? Where are these ships? And
who are you taking shots at?
What?
Who are you taking shots at?
Nobody. I believe there were ships, obviously, but I think the ships didn't just break down when they got to the shore. I mean, they got changed into other things. They were cargo ships that were transformed into something else, deliver something else.
Okay.
You're not gonna put on the side of a ship, slave ship. This is a slave ship. Like, it's a ship. But anyway.
I'm sure it had a certain name.
Yeah, they had names, but people changed the name. But during this time, you have to always, like you said, the last 3 years, battle for this idea of what does Black History Month stand for. We know the person who created it, Woodridge. He made a point. He made a point that they said he's saying it was for Black international Blackness when it was Black History Week, and that in 1970s, when it was brought forth to be an actual holiday for a month, that's when it became Black American holiday. So which one is more
They want to be celebrated for a week.
No, I'm saying that the original purpose of what they feel Black history, a week or a month was supposed to be, was international.
They feel.
Well, that's what they said. He said, and he did write it down. Now he apparently he changed his views on certain things. I don't know, but I read it. He said it, but then when it was brought to be a month, it was like Black history, Black American history. Because in America, it's Black Americans that's making it. It's like we're gonna focus on Black Americans. That I mean.
So what's the point of talking about it if now that it's being?
But
this
it's like
is what it is now.
It's never been a point where you can't talk about somebody else. It was just that in America we didn't talk about nobody else. You can bring somebody else up. Like, okay,
do we want to?
You think it's a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, but why? Are we celebrating them or?
Okay, let me say this: if a person in Black History Month amongst themselves is celebrating Black people from their culture, is that a bad thing during Black History Month?
No.
So it's no big deal then. Or are you more so saying if you try to bring that to another stage where Black Americans are discussing their leaders and all this other stuff, if you bring up your leader on this stage, is that wrong?
I just don't understand why in these countries they would want to wait to celebrate themselves when we do it. You don't have to do it when we do it. You can do it on your own. It don't make no sense.
I agree with that part. You're a majority Black nation. It's like
you wouldn't have to celebrate yourself
you
because you're a
every day in
majority Black
schools.
nation. It don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So you come here once again and want us to celebrate you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's get through some. A lot of white took the jab. So how stressful is it really? Museum. I'm going and will have an invitation. We'll report after the event. All right, let us know
you
what
got
happened.
Invitation?
What?
Damn.
He's supposed to say he got connect. What you mean? He don't tell you what he about. He's supposed to say he a man with a plan. Don't leave Eastwood alone. Travis forever hating. He simply put his hands in way of the brother, but trying to prove some it. He full of ish. White folks dropping like flies. Pro-Black. I am pro-Black American. I care about other Blacks, but I am pro-Black American first. That's probably what I would consider myself. Would you agree with that?
If they was on fire, I grab the hose and put them out.
I thought you about to say if they was on fire, I'd piss on them. I was about to say you are
I didn't
wicked.
say which hose I was gonna grab.
What the? Sicko. Travis loved them some Nigerians. I don't know how you brought Nigerians. Why do y'all keep?
Well, he brought Nigerians up, not me.
Why do y'all keep bringing Nigerians up, man? Leave them people alone. They give their identity up, and they gave the brothers and sisters over to colonize. Pro-Black Africans and the other will always say they were their nationality or tribe and never wanted to be called Black. Travis, you spot on. Travis don't support Future. What? Future, so he forever stay on the spot of master subjugate him and faithfully Journey style, and Steve Perry sign in the background. Pro-Black, my dad's cousin fled to Liberia and his ass came right back. She said that there was no love or connection with other Africans. Maybe that was her experience. You want to say that?
It's been a lot of people's experience.
Yeah, we could have showed a video of some people that said they went to Ghana and the locals are telling them this ain't your land, basically. Travis don't support FUBU, so he forever stay on the spot to mass subjugate him and faithfully with Journey playing the background. Oh, Journey, there was a song, okay. All-time favorite artist, Steve Perry.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. George, I don't want to wear no damn FUBU.
Africans love your money and not you. They mock you because you don't know your true name or can not treat your lineage, but you won't mention they sold you out by passing you along.
Well, a lot of us have our true names.
That's true.
We have our true names. Not all of us came from Africa.